you're gonna make shots. You know, you get a little tighter and tighter as the game goes on. You know, the effort was there. I think we just got tight in a big moment. Some guys playing in this moment for the first time. It's a learning experience for those young kids. I feel bad for my two seniors that play a lot. You know, they've been part of a successful program for the last 4 years. They gave it their all. We got to learn from this game and try to get better for next season.
Coach, what about the difficulty in for both teams really to score here this afternoon?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I think at the beginning of the game, some of the shots didn't go our way. They played good defense. But once the shots weren't falling, I think we got a little bit tighter as the game went on. Missing a few layups, missing some free throws, and they started getting into our heads a little bit. So obviously that wasn't the best game we could play today. But you got to give them some credit because obviously their defensive effort affected that. So I think they had a very good they put us man to man. They obviously made Jalen work for everything he got. They pressured Steven and forced a lot of turnovers tonight. We didn't get many open looks. I mean, that's one thing I got to say. We didn't get many open looks, and they did a good job defensively against us.
No real weaknesses on that team, really, when you look at it.
No, I mean, they got a very good scoring guard, and their big kids tough, too, and they play very good team defense. They take care of the ball. That's a very well-coached basketball team. I said that going into it. I knew that Coach Harrington is one of the most respected coaches in the state. So I knew going to the game that we'd have to execute defensively and offensively. And, you know, like I said, it's going to always come down to whether we made or missed shots, and today our shots definitely weren't falling.
What did you tell the team after the game?
I told them, you know, I mean, obviously it's tough to lose the last game of the season, the sectional finals, but this won't be the last basketball game most of those kids lose. No reason to hang their heads. They had a tremendous season. We could have stayed down in Division IV and obviously been the, you know, easily favorites to win Division IV, but we decided to challenge ourselves, and we had a tremendous season, playing a very tough schedule. And I don't know if many people had us here at the beginning of the season going to the North Finals. It was a successful season with the CCL championship and competing against a lot of good basketball teams. We're going to, you know, work our butts off in the offseason, try to get better and try to get back in next year.
Do you think this big arena, it's hard to shoot? There's no seats behind the baskets.
Oh yeah, that definitely is a different environment playing in an arena like this opposed to a normal setting. But you can't blame on that. We've been here before. Like I said, you know, once some of the shots we normally make layups, I don't think the arena affects that. But once some of them roll around and then go in, I think definitely got a little tight. To be winning 11 to 10 at the half was kind of shocking. We thought we'd play better in the second half, but I got to give it to them. They picked up their tempo, they knocked down some shots, and we just didn't score the basketball tonight.
And the seniors, they gave it all, huh?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, Stephen Farmer, he's been a part of a state championship team, a state finalist, and obviously a North finalist now. He's been a league all-star for 2 seasons. He's had a tremendous career at St. Mary's, and he gave it all on the floor tonight. I know he also had a great career here, being a part of a lot of basketball wins. I'm not sure how many games we've won in the last 4 years, but it's pretty close to 75 to 80 victories in 4 seasons. That's pretty impressive. Playing against, you know, pretty stiff competition. So obviously we're disappointed today. But when we have time to reflect on the whole season, these guys will know that they had a very successful season. They got to keep their heads high. You know.
Dave, talk a little bit about the transition from 4 to 3.
Oh, I mean, I didn't know how much of a difference it would be, especially because of the regular season. I'm playing my tough schedule anyways. But when I once the tournament started, and I went and scouted some teams, and I'll tell you right now, the next game, Burke, is very tough. You know, there's no games you walk in saying, oh, we should win this game handily. We went to Newburyport and we played not great, but we didn't, and then we ended up pulling out at the end. The last game, it was a tough fought game, and I knew this game was going to be tough. And even going, I mean, Burke's a very good basketball team, so obviously, you know, I think Division 4, top 3 or 4 teams are tough, but in Division 3 and as you move up, it becomes a deeper field. So now you're looking at 8 or 9 teams that could possibly challenge for the state title. Look at Watertown, I think they were seeded number 7, and now they're going to the Garden. So obviously, the depth of the division is just much tougher than Division 4.